Well, crime has overtaken COVID-19 as the major political talking point of 2023. But with Maori more likely to be affected by crime than any other ethnic group, it's a growing concern for many whānau across the country as well. Deputy Police Commissioner Wally Haumaha joins us now to talk about these concerns. E te pāpā, Wally, ngā mihi nui kia koe, and thank you very much for your time today. Look, undoubtedly a tough time for police this year, and in fact, the last few years, I suppose, with crime up around 20% since 2017. What's going wrong?
Oh, look, I totally agree. Ngā mihi atu kia koutou I te wā nei te wā ki me te e piripi. Yes, you're absolutely right. The last 3 years have been pretty tough and quite challenging. But look, first and foremost, can I absolutely thank our community partners, all those who have stood by police over the last 3 years during this difficult time, who have worked really solidly, committed to improving the position regardless of what events we come across. I can only thank those for their tireless support. Our Māori Pacific ethnic leaders, communities across the country, Māori providers, youth organisations like Blue Light, Youth Town, all of these people with shoulder to the wheel have done an incredible job. And also, can I take the time to say thank you to all of our police staff who have faced some really horrific incidents over the past 3 years and again have just worked hard to keep our communities safe. So I think the question you asked, what's going wrong, is probably a global question that's going wrong across many sectors that have been impacted by COVID-19. However, we've come out of that now, and I guess we face the reality in the aftermath of what all of those things have seen. So, you know, look, we've faced a pretty challenging year, Piripi. We've had front and centre at the moment is the issue of ram raids of our young people, our rangatahi, 10 to 14-year-olds. And we can debate this all day long, but when we think about 10 to 14-year-olds and why are they in this position, you know, there's a whole range of factors that lead into this. The fact that they're not at school, the fact that there are high rates of truancy, the fact of their social settings in some of their households, the conversations the kōrero I've had with Māori wardens around taking some of these people home, no kai in the cupboards, you know, lots of violence in some of those households, the impact of drugs. All of those factors can be taken into account, Piripi.
We've got the New Zealand Police looking at programs specifically targeted to address the issue around ram raids and youth crime. We have Māori who are being included in these programs as well. Māori leaders, of course. What's an update on the progress there, on the mahi there that's happening?
Oh, look, Māori leaders have stood up, and we've had meetings at Papakura Marae with different members from Manurewa, from Wharewatia, all coming together to acknowledge that this is a significant problem. A lot of our Māori youth are responsible for committing a lot of these ram raids. And we've also brought together the Indian business retail sectors to come together to show how we can work to keep them safe, as well as keep our community safe. Today, we have brought together Māori wardens, Pacific wardens, ethnic wardens, community patrols of New Zealand, some of the Indian retail businesses to Wharewatia this morning to look at how we can provide a more safe environment leading through to Christmas and have people that can patrol high visibility patrolling, should I say, with our community partners. So we're doing a lot apart from security interventions into retail outlets, providing support for victims of retail crime, all of those factors, Piripi.
National says boot camps will solve the 400% increase in ram raids. Are they right?
Well, look, it's not for me to comment on political interventions that as political parties see. My role is purely to look at what I confront in the here and now and what's in front of me. And all I can say is that our teams are working incredibly hard around a range of youth issues, working with youth organisations, trying to look with family harm units that come across these young people who are suffering in their homes, looking at the social conditions, So it's a wide range of issues from the social spectrum right through to criminal justice. And we're working along that continuum with a lot of people. But I have to say, Piripi, I'm incredibly proud of our Māori organisations that contact me consistently across the board, looking at opportunities. Our Te Paioronga program has just launched in 6 regions, setting up rangatahi panels, and the success of Te Paioronga to date has been incredible. The absolute turnaround and support for Māori families, Pacific families, the general population has been incredible in the way our Māori panels who provide support services, mental health services, family start services. This program is just, something that will expand. We're in 21 locations at the moment. Last week, we looked at launching up to 6 family harm programs, working with our iwi. And the rangatahi panels will be incredibly supportive in the process that we're following.
Well, that's absolutely good to hear. Look, he mihi tēnei ki a koutou e ngana nei ki te whakatika i tēnei raruraru kai urunga i a tātou katoa. Koe ke nei tēnei wahanga. We'll leave it there for now. Deputy Police Commissioner Wally Haumaha. E mihi nui ana ki a koe mau I whai wahi mai. All the very best for Christmas and the New Year and the summer period coming up. Tēnā rā koe e te rangatira.
Kia ora Piripi. Look, all I can say is look after yourselves, look after your families, look after our people, and ensure that you can at least put a Christmas cheer on the faces of our young people, our tamariki. Nō reira, tēnā koutou katoa.
Ka pai, very good messages there. Tēnā koe.